Today we're going to talk about personalities. Now, this is the hard part about being human is that we aren't all the same. So when we work with different personalities, it's very hard for us a lot of times to come to a place of compassion to another person's viewpoint or the way that they go about their work. Now, there are many different types of personality tests out there, whether that be Myers-Briggs or the DISC personality test, and all of them can be very useful. That it helps us with understanding different traits that we have in our personalities, that when we work with someone that has a different personality than us, that we know how to better interact with them. But I would say that's a foundational layer because there's so many layers to us as humans. And one of the things that are hard about those personality tests is they somewhat start defining us in the workplace, where we know which personality style each person is depending on the personality tests that each workplace uses. It's important for us to understand that we are multidimensional people. So we can start out with any foundation level personality, but depending on our life circumstances, our experience, the stories that we've had in our lives, that can affect how we react and work with others as well. Now, when we are getting to know other people, it's important that we're not passing judgment on the type of personality they are, or if they are different from us or think different from us, but rather holding space for how they think and how it could actually enhance you as well. The thing about hiring people is a lot of times when we're talking to someone else that's just like us, we get excited, we see eye to eye, and so forth. But the problem is in the workplace, if everybody is thinking exactly the same, we actually don't get better results. We need a little bit of that friction and conflict to come up with an even better idea. The other thing about it is that you want to hire people that have different strengths than you have as well. So rather than looking at it as a difference, understanding that you have your own gaps in your personality and the way that you work. And when you're hiring somebody else, you want someone to be able to fill in those gaps because those actually don't feed your energy. Those aren't the things that make you most excited. Like, I know for myself that I'm a very visionary person. I'm creative. I have a lot of ideas, and I need someone to ground me to be able to say, well, have you considered X, Y, and Z in that decision and so forth, so that we go through it and make sure that we create this in the best way to create the best result. And on my own, I probably wouldn't come up with those ideas because that isn't something that is a strength of mine. So rather than looking at it as a weakness if we don't have that strength, building our team to fill in those gaps, whether it's based on the personality tests or understanding the deeper level, the emotional level of the people that you work with, so that you can be compassionate as you go through change, as you work on different projects together, and ensure not only does the business get the outcomes that they want and the success that they want, but each person feels fulfilled by the work that they do.